Can you tell me a little bit more about your Smart Energy Solutions plan?
Sure. Smart Energy Solutions was really a concept we came up with a few years ago for how to bring in all the different elements that affect a homeowner's energy use and expense, and how to do that more efficiently, more effectively, less expensively. So sometimes it's something that's really sophisticated, such as price caps. Price caps are becoming common language. I think when I say that, most people know what I'm talking about. It's basically an instrument by which a customer can cap the price of oil he will pay during the coming year, so that no matter how high it goes, it will never exceed that price. But at the same time, it'll allow him to take advantage of lower prices if the price should remain or fall lower.
Okay.
But there's a very sophisticated set of financial instruments behind that, and it's complex, and it's hard to do well, and we do it very well. So that's an element of the Smart Energy Plan. We talk about, well, what is your fuel usage, and we're talking about oil and propane in your case. We can put a price cap on both of them. What is the payback on that? What are the risks? What are the rewards? Why is this a smart decision for you or not? Other times it's something as simple as a budget plan, which have been around forever, and yet budget plans are tremendously valuable to a household budget. Most people are just like us in that they get a weekly or monthly paycheck and they try to stretch that out and make it to the next one. And knowing that you need to budget $129 a month for fuel all year round is a lot more comfortable, a lot less stressful than saying, well, gee, it's summertime, I won't have to pay anything, but in the winter, my gosh, I could pay $750 or $800 or $900 for a delivery of heating fuel in January, and then again in February. How in the world am I going to do that? That's, anxiety bar none for the typical household. So a budget plan, while it's a relatively simple instrument compared to a price cap, is still a critical element of a smart energy plan. And then there are things like, if you have an inefficient heating system, you can get a new one. There's financing available. How does the financing work? You can spread that out over 5 or 10 years. So again, you can afford this energy upgrade that you may not otherwise have thought you could afford. So those are all elements of the Smart Energy Plan.
Okay.
Picking up on the Smart Energy Plan, there's the notion that how you use energy is one aspect, but how do you waste energy at the same time? So is your house energy efficient as a house? Not necessarily as a heating system. And you may be familiar with the utility-funded, state-supported Home Energy Solutions program, where homeowners can, for $75, get a full-blown inspection of their home, everything from the insulation and the windows and the lighting fixtures to their heating system and the way they make their hot water, and whether their refrigerator is Energy Star, and all these things. And so we're also doing that contracting now. One of the nice things we're doing for people who don't want that full-blown plan, and that plan's only $75, but what we're offering on a parallel track at no cost is something called My Home Energy Report. The My Home Energy Report is a similar look at all of the energy assets in your house, from your refrigerator and your heating system and your water heater, to the insulation in the attic, to the insulation in the basement ceiling, to whether your windows are tight, whether they're single pane, double pane, and what the actual payback or loss is on those assets. And it becomes a complex report. The beautiful thing is that the final product of that report is an online portal that the homeowner can click into, go to, see their own home, see the assets of their own home, see where it's strong and where it's weak, where improvement would pay for them, and drill down with a simple click or a tap and find out, what does that improvement entail? What does it cost? What is it like? What do we know about the Energy Star ratings on this thing? And then if they're interested in finding out more, they can click it further. We can get back to them with quotes on it or advice on how to do it. And it's just such a very usable platform for customers. It's better than a sheaf of papers, which nobody wants to read through.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to look at the black and white graphs and the numbers from the United States Department of Energy. It's just mind-numbing. What we provide is a very colorful, easy to understand graphical interface with all the pertinent data about your home. And it's called My Home Energy Report, and we've just rolled it out this month. We're very excited.
That's great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Spencer.